Alright, we're here in round 2, and I think I am going to keep this. It's a bit awkward, but I like the unicorn for ramping, and Alcide is also a good card, so okay. Starts with a mountain. Ooh, a little Afara. Not too bad. Red, black. Let's see, not Minotaur, maybe? You never know. Alright. So, are we going to do Unicorn turn 3? I guess. We don't get the Afara value, which kind of sucks, though. Oh, Skull Cleaver. There you go. It's a pretty good one. Hated one of these. So, it looks like we're up against Minotaurs, presumably. First creature we saw was a Minotaur, and he's in Minotaur colors. That's the only reason I'm assuming that. That was a terrible draw. Okay, so now we've just drawn too many lands. I think we do... Alcide trades, but I don't like it. Let's do Unicorn. Alright, no play is good. Terrible draw again. We're going to do Afara. And, not attacking, not blocking, but I guess we're leaving him open like I've got God's Willing or something. It just didn't feel worth it to get 1 point of damage in. I'd almost prefer to chump another Skull Cleaver or something. I will take it. 5 drop. Two-headed Cerberus. Okay. Non-land, please. There you go. Think we do... Here's the thing that really sucks. If I play Alcide Bestowed, I don't actually get anything. Alright, it actually works. It actually does work. We don't get to draw the card, but here's the thing. When Opaline Unicorn dies, which I assure you it will in some way next turn, we're going to get the Alcide, and then we're going to get to draw a card. So this actually works. I should have attacked there because of vigilance. Was not thinking. Yeah, this actually still works. So he's got Titan Strength mana. We definitely block the two-headed Cerberus. We're going to get an Alcide. We're going to get to draw a card. So it's not the end of the world. Plus we get to bestow, thereby getting lifelink too. Alright, so let's draw a card. Wait. If you had another creature enter the battlefield under your control, so that doesn't count as a creature entering the battlefield? Is that a glitch? That totally was a creature entering the battlefield. It was an aura, and it turned into a creature. They don't count that as entering the battlefield. That is... My mind was just blown. Well, I don't know what to say. That kind of shit in my cereal a little bit. I still don't understand. I guess that's some deep magic right there. Aura turns into a creature, enters the battlefield, but it didn't enter the battlefield, I guess. That really, really sucks. That completely altered the game. Yeah, it's pretty devastating. So we're going to need a bounce spell, or we're just taking a bajillion damage here. I guess I got a chump block. Can't really afford to take 6, as much as I'd like to gain life from the... Well, we still get to gain life from the Lagana Band Elder. So we're in a terribly horrendous place right now. Let's do Sealock Monster. It at least trades with the... No, it doesn't, because he can make it not block. I see. So we're really just... we're going to die if we don't draw an out to that two-headed Cerberus real fast here. Nope. Can't do anything there. We get one more turn with Lagana Bandal there. And I guess we might as well Floodtide Serpent as well. I think that actually might open us up to a Fara. I believe it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, one short. The good news is... No, actually there is no good news. I guess the good news is I chump block here, which isn't good news at all. So I need Voyage's End, I need Grip Tide, I need Divine Verdict, I need Excoriate. Actually I didn't take Divine Verdict, so I need Excoriate. Um, hmm. Double Scouring Sands main deck. That guy just made my brain explode. Wait, he did it to his own guy. I think he screwed up. I think he screwed up. Maybe he didn't, but we'll find out. He did screw up. Okay, so he can only first strike kill one of them. Beautiful. I have to make that trade, by the way. If you think that's a bad trade, you're wrong. I was going to definitely lose to that creature. Alright, still don't have any value, so we're going to do the Astronomer, which can at least block here. Draws me with a Fara, so that's pretty good. Another Floodtide Serpent, that's certainly acceptable. Ugh. If I block the 4, take 2, or do I take 4 and die to Magma Jet or Lightning Strike? If I block here, I'm going to lose my guy and take 2 and go to 4, so I'm still in a pretty bad spot. I think it actually is better for me to take the 4, sadly. Gain some life? Shield Mate? No. Let's do Floodtide Serpent, and we'll pass. Actually, no, we'll do this on this. See if we can find something. Oh, wow. Just lost 3 invaluable spells. Didn't quite work like I wanted. Retribution doesn't seem quite as good either. Could be an issue. Um, well, we're gonna Fated Retribution, so I guess I might as well attack. And bounce my shield mate. Hmm. I want both, actually. Let's get the Ray first, because I've actually got creatures coming up. So now we'll do Shieldmate to get our card draw going. And just like Chump Blocker in a pinch for more Skull Cleavers. If we can survive. He's making it a little bit tougher to survive. I guess we do Phalanx. Let's swing with Shieldmate. And here's the thing. We actually want to Ray in response. If I Ray now, it's really dependent. It's tough. The reason that I don't want to Ray right away is because he would be more motivated to, play like an aura on there. So this at least is like a little bit of surprise factor. I mean, Titan Strength still is gonna kill us pretty bad, but Alright, I think we Mnemonic Wall, and we could bring back the Ray of Dissolution, but I don't think that's actually what I want. I think we do Fated Retribution again for emergencies, like a Impetuous Sun Chaser. Get in with our Phalanx, and we do get to draw a card, so got some good stuff going for us here. There we go. But oh, we do have an enchantment. Okay, so we just need to survive. No plays. That's good. That's good too. All right, let's get our life gain going. And we actually have Ray of our Fated Retribution and Nullify up now, which is pretty good too. And we get to draw a card. Let's nullify that. Alright, so we got game one. Our opponent's deck is very good. Very, very, very good. Fast guys, buffs, Scouring Sands did blow my mind. So I guess I'm not that impressed with that, but he's definitely got some. Let's definitely do Last Breath. The beauty of Last Breath is it works remarkably well against Minotaur Skull Cleaver, being able to kill it before its triggered ability resolves, which is really important. Can you imagine if this guy had a Skull Cleaver and Arena Athlete and this from us too? We already have enough to deal with. Pillar of War, maybe more. This is a better blocker than the Band Elder, but I'm not going to take out the Elders. I don't want you to think that. I think we're cutting the Curse of the Swine just based on what I saw from him. I guess this does in fact kill the Fearsome Temper, so that's good too. What's bad against him then? Everything seems good. That's kind of the issue. Maybe we don't need the Pillar of War, and maybe Curse is actually too... Because the outs we have for that, Fearsome Temper nonsense, we have Excoriate, Griptide, Ray of Dissolution. We actually, Last Breaths and stuff. We have enough outs for it. We just have to hit them at the right time. So I would rather have the Last Breath, I think, than the Curse of the Swine. And the Lagana Band Elders, I do actually think the life gain is important, and it can trade with stuff. Life gain plus trade is probably more important than just blocker. Probably. Let's try it again. No mulls. Definitely keeping this. No turn 1 play. That's good. Alright. Looks like we got a turn 3 Wingsteed Rider on the horizon. That's not too shabby. No 2-drop. Also good. Look like we're going a little bit slow here. No Last Breath, which would be good on the Skull Cleaver he's going to play. Oh, Fleshmad Steed. Okay. It's more acceptable. We know what his top deck was, too. Well, actually, no, he didn't have a Swamp, so he could have in fact, probably just top deck the Swamp. Alright, we'll get our Wingsteed Rider online. Ideal draw would be Hopeful Eidolon. That would give us a 4/4 lifelink flyer. Oh, that guy's pretty devastating, so let's see if we have it. Nope, bad draw. So now we have to stay back so we can block a Cyclops of One-Eyed Pass. He's probably going to kill it with a Lightning Strike or something, so just too slow of a start, looks like this game. No luxuries. Does the greediest play ever, too, and we can't even punish his greed. I always hate it when I can't punish greed. We have a Wingsteed Rider. We have 4 mana. It's like a Divine Verdict, any pump spell, just nothing. So I hate it when I can't punish greed. It's always really disappointing. Three cards in our opponent's hand. No attacks, that's good. Alright, I think we're in chill out mode. Let's do Floodtide Serpent, number 2. You might be asking why, because we're probably going to Fated Retribution at some point. I think the real reason why is we have Ray and for the Fearsome Temper or whatever that he might play here. Like, this is a wall that's going to require him to play some tricks, play some fat creatures to get by. So, yeah, that's not that big of a deal. No attacks. It's actually good. We can Ray of Dissolution or bounce now too. So, all right, I guess we're still in chill out mode. Hmm. Kept the Scouring Sands in. I love how he did the double again. So we're going to Ray of Dissolution his Weight of the Underworld now. There am I making his 2 plays completely worthless. Yep, take our 2. No enchantments currently, so we actually cannot attack with Floodtide Serpents. Um, Disciple gets to see 3 cards. Yeah, guess we save the Faded Retribution, presumably, but I almost want to save the Voyage's End for any auras he might have. Does that make sense? Let's do these 3. I'm okay with that. I think Faded Retribution just goes a little bit higher. So we're in need of a Sealock monster to sort of renew us a little bit. He got rid of the Lagana Band Elder, which is very surprising. I don't know why he wouldn't get rid of the Voyage's End instead. Observant Alcid. Oh, that's a good one. We get to put it here. Get to attack for 6. Bounce. Still maintain our vigilance, which is kind of nice. He takes it, which is good. Could have traded with his Cyclops of One-Eyed Pass. I would have been okay with that. All right. Guy's good. Can't last breath it either. Pretty tempted to just pass here, make him use all his resources and Faded Retribution. We get some pretty good cards on him here, if that's the case. Let's just, I just want him to play out as much as he can. It may actually be worth it here to... I could bounce the Conscriptor. I don't actually think it's worth it, though. Alright, so I think we're just gonna... During his combat phase, we're gonna Faded Retribution. Because that's a lot of resources that we've made him expend at that point. And I don't want him to get to bounce the Fearsome Temper with the Floodtide Serpent. Because we do, in fact, want to take care of it. Yeah. So, I don't know. Definitely feels worth it to me. We have 4 cards in our hand. We have our win condition. Made him use quite a few resources there. What did we? 3 for 5 him, I believe. So that's totally fine with me. Now we have a really legit win con to take out his, to start attacking him. We can just monstrosity him all day. Really get in there. Far was a good draw, but I think we're just going in monstrous mode right now. Portent of Betrayal hits for 8. All right, got the match. Sweet. I'll see you in the finals.